content. So writers are able to pitch their books in what's like a speed dating approach.
Oh, wow.
So you're able to you got to get their attention like this. They're going to give you some feedback. If they love it, they're going to request more information from you. So basically, we're putting you in a room where it makes sense.
Yeah.
There are a lot of writers who travel and go to these events and take pictures with other writers they see on Facebook. That's stupid. It's great, to kind of see those faces, but you want to network, build some relationships.
It's cool, but it's put them all in that space and, give them that opportunity and things that they normally wouldn't be able to do.
It's all about growth and, moving forward, so.
Do you guys do awards as well?
Yes.
That's what I thought, too.
Yeah,
I was like,
about that part.
Yeah.
Okay, so Black Writers Weekend also.
They got that Best Book Club award that y'all got.
Oh, okay, well, yes, you're right. Shameless plug. All right, I see you. Okay, so the same year that I started the publishing company, I started what is called AAMBC, which stands for African Americans on the Move Book Club. It started as an online organization where we talk about books similar to the work that you're doing, where you engage with readers, get them excited about books. We supply book reviews, Twitter chats, things like that. And so I took it a step forward when I saw writers who were being nominated for awards. It was the same writers, though. It was like the same type of, writers you see like in the magazines, on the billboard. It was the same people. So I was like, well, what about people like me? I wrote a book. I want to be nominated for something. So I created AMBC Awards back in 2008, 2009. And it has now become like this production of this award show. Writers, they dress up in their Sunday's best. It's red carpet style. Got the flashing lights, and it's on the main stage. It's done in the same studio that BET does a lot of their award shows, and yeah, it's great. I mean, it's a vision of mine I even saw then, and seeing it happen now, like honoring people like Nikki Giovanni, and even honoring nominating people like Issa Rae and Lena Waithe and the editor of Essence, and then they're actually embracing the award. They're sharing it. They're, I'm like, okay, this is cool.
One,
So the award show is the finale event during Black Writers Weekend. And people come out, and that's when like Atlanta socialites come out. That's what you call them? The Atlanta celebrities. The Atlanta movers and shakers, where they come out, walk the red carpet, do their interviews, things like that. We have the gifting suites, there's drinks. There's music, there's live performances. It's great. I mean, it's fun.
It sounds like a good time.
It's fun. So, and not just the writers, readers, y'all come out, dress up too. Yeah. Imagine walking the red carpet or being able to witness your favorite writer walk the red carpet, you taking pictures with them, because they're stars too. We rock stars. Yeah. I always tell people, y'all wouldn't have the movies, you wouldn't have your songs, you wouldn't have the TV shows without writers. Yeah. We are the ones that matter. So we actually need to be on the red carpet. Not y'all. I'm gonna be petty with it.
Yeah, that's so fascinating. Like, I can't wait to see what you do this year with it. So.
Yeah, because you're gonna be there. I said you need to work.
I'm in. You sold me.
Okay.
I was sold way before this, but yeah.
All right, cool. All right, so y'all hear it though. All right, she gonna be there working.
I'm gonna be there. Promise.
Interviewing, talking to people.
That's it.
Wearing your T-shirt with Girl Magic. Yeah.
Represent.
So we're gonna talk about it.
Yeah. So how do you balance everything you've got going on? Empire you built, writing, being a mom.
Well, I have a teammate, Laquita, she's mine. She does all my operations. Even today, I didn't want to have a conversation, so I just sent her and said, "Hey, can you just talk to this person?"
Deal with it.
Yeah. So she's like she takes out all the fires. She encourages me. She is my Kara in real life. So I have my business partner. We have a team of. Team of 17 people that I have to talk with, engage with, train, mentor, etc. So I actually throw a lot of work on their plate, which allows me to kind of do some of these things a little bit more.
Right.
And I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I sleep still every day. I make sure I go to the gym. I still do my self-care and all that jazz. It's just a balance. Just find a balance and just, I don't know. Mm-hmm. Oh, I operate my life in this app called Basecamp. Basecamp, if you're listening, I would like some sponsorships, some endorsements, something, Basecamp too.
We do project management at work, and that's the system I use is Basecamp. So you basically
delegate
different things. Listen, look. I
She
already know how to use it. See, look. That's it.
I don't have to do no training.
Put a project in there. You assign it to X, Y, and Z. When you're done, you mark it as done, and you know that it's done, and it just.
You know how to go find the documents. You can go find.
You can put them in there in the project. Yeah. It's a great tool. With working with multiple people.
On the team for
I know, look at
my eyesight now.
Yes.
I see you.
That's right. I use it every day at work. Yeah.
Yes.
It's a great tool. Yeah. It's a great tool. Do we want to open up the floor to?
Oh yeah. Anybody want to ask
questions?
Yes,
or comments? Oh, here we go. Call him Baby Idris. You look like Idris Elba. This one.
But don't be saying that at all.
Look at his face. He's embarrassed now, but
girl, reaching. Maybe the dude that was in Say the Last Dance.
Oh no, you did. He's Sean Patrick Thomas.
Yeah, Sean Patrick Thomas or something like that.
And he's sitting like he does in the, the chair.
Don't he look like him? Like you do the movies.
I look like something apparently.
Okay, I'm sorry. What's your question, sir?
Same question I had for you the first time we met.
Uh-oh.
Hey.
Look, I'm like, let me sit up for this.
I'm getting nominated this year.
Oh. Listen, since we're talking about nominations, I look.
She's like, let me slide that in real quick.
New book.
And you know what my response is to that? You know, my business partner, she handles all of that. You should just
hand it that way.
Give her your information. She's gonna make sure that you get, to the right person. And yeah, so with your nomination, hey.
Nominations, are they still going on? Because I remember
they're actually about to close.
Close, right?
They have not closed.
Okay.
Because we actually revealed the nominees the following week.
Okay.
The week out on the 18th.
Because I knew, I saw when it came out. Some people might have slid Book or Magic in there,
Oh, okay, all right. You know what? I'm gonna need y'all to stop. This is not a campaign.
Nomination.
They done started that campaign.
Right. Check real quick.
Right. Nominate me. Really?
Go vote.
But yeah, we'll announce them on the 18th. On the 18th, when they start voting too. So that's when the voting starts. We actually will be doing a nomination party.
Oh, nice.
So we will be inviting this year's nominees and then past year alumni out to come and celebrate, party with us, drink, socialize, all that jazz. And we'll be doing that next month, actually.
Wow.
Or maybe April. I don't know. But it's coming up.
Yeah.
And so just follow the post and stuff.
That's exciting.
Because I don't know.
Fan.
Yes.
It might be more than one question, but so do you still self-publish, or
I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
And why did you decide to continue to self-publish as opposed to getting a publisher?
I'm a control freak, and I did the publisher part. Like I sold my books and I sold a lot of my own company books, and I see their process and it's great. But I don't know.
Wait, okay.
I like to control it. I like to control the timeline. I like to control what it looks like. I'm just a control freak, so I like to just have that creative control and then be able to say I want to do this today, yada yada yada. I am pursuing other opportunities with publishers, but I do really love the independent route.
Okay. And then because I just am trying to write like one book, like just get it out. Like
okay.
It's not fiction, but
okay.
Anyway, but I feel just so stuck, and then I'm like, she's written like 17 books, and I've got like half of one or two or three.
I mean,
and so what? I guess I'm wondering, like, advice or something like that you might have, even though it doesn't seem like you ever lacked any motivation or wherewithal to finish. Maybe it's not motivation. I think it's wherewithal, but yeah. I guess I'm asking.
I get what you're saying. For me, my motivation comes from if I don't do it, I already know what it's going to look like, which is nothing. I'm not going to have anything. I'm not going to have what I want. So this is why I just purposely just move forward, just get it done. That way, the things that I desire and the things that I actually aspire to have, I will have them because I'm doing my part. So for me, logically, that just makes sense for me. So I have to finish the project so that I can move forward to this step and to where I'm trying to go. For me, it's just common sense. How I get there though, I try not to think about the overall picture. It gives me anxiety. So I really just take it one day at a time in almost everything that I do. And with this project, you say that you're halfway done. I wouldn't look at, I guess, how far you feel like you need to go to get it completed. I'm really excited about what you have completed so far. That's a huge feat in itself. So kudos on that part. Now it's just, breaking it down. Hey, you did it. You did that part. What you mean? That's something. Like you're getting there. There's progression. That's the bright side of it. I don't want you to get so caught up in what isn't. So now that you're in this part, now you're halfway there. All right, let's break down the thoughts. What do you feel like is left to be said or to be told? Let's break down your thoughts first. Sort of saying, kind of create like this timeline and how to get the rest of it out. Break it up by chapter, sort of say. And then just focus on one chapter at a time. Give yourself, I don't know, a really easy goal. I'm going to complete one chapter this month.
Okay.
Next month, you may complete one more chapter, but you may be moving faster where 2 may slip up in there. But set some goals, realistic goals, because you know yourself best, and then go from there. You'll get it done as long as you're just doing little by little.
And so, are you writing like a book a year?
No. It took me 2 years. It took me 2 years for that.
I was gonna ask that how long it took you to.
Yeah. It took me 2 years to do that, but for a lot of other reasons. So as I stated, I've been dealing with my own mental headspace for like 3-4 years now. So it's been a lot of learning myself. I took a lot of time weekly going to therapy and just talking and understanding who I am, developing some more skills on how to communicate, some better self-care methods for myself. So that was my main focus a lot these past couple of years, and then maintaining my businesses as well. So I haven't been creating as much. Now, in my golden years, when I didn't have all this stuff going on.
Golden years.
I'm getting old and I'm getting
If you
up there.
say you're about to be 35 or something, I'm gonna throw something.
I might be 34. That's
I'm
getting
not
up there.
gonna to you, but please.
Let's get up there though. It is.
So
I'm
when
in the
you're
same boat,
70,
so-
what is that age called? If you're
Oh.
at your golden years.
70 is old as shit. But I mean, you in your prime, then I could say and do. You know what? I was telling Quita when I'm 70. I know I'm getting off subject. You have to mind what the question was. When I told Quita when I turn 70, I'm gonna be famous for something entirely different. Cause then what's that, like 50 years from now? So we're looking at like 2070, 2060. Okay, whatever. So about 2060. So it's like 2060, right? 2060. We're in the 60s, whatever the case may be. At that moment, there's not going to be a lot of people that singing old Negro spirituals and hymns and things like that.
She really
stuff
said
like
that.
that.
Like, this is really what she wants to be known for.
Yeah, I'm going to actually be
Oh my
performing those songs. Then, because this is, now granted, those type of songs were sung in the 50s and the 60s and in the 1950s, 1960s.
Negro spirituals?
Yeah, the old Negro spirituals.
In the 50s?
Yeah, like, when people used to gather and walk and sing those Christian songs, when it was marching and stuff.
This reminds me of Color Purple.
I guess I'm thinking
That's
older.
It's not old Negro
That's
spirituals.
I know.
God is gonna tell you something.
She's
But I'm
talking about the
just saying,
revival
I'm performing.
of the spiritual.
Okay.
Yeah.
I hear you.
Okay. All right. So I'll be performing those songs, and so nobody else is really going to be singing or really have heard those type of songs in so long that I'm just going to be like a rare, like a hot commodity, like in my 70s, like performing, singing the old Negro hymns and stuff.
I can't.
It's smart.
You really think you can sing too?
Yes.
I can sing the old
That's
Negro
what makes it
spiritual
so
hymns.
entertaining.
Can I ask one more question?
Yes.
So who is there somebody in your family, like a granny or somebody like that, who was a writer? Is that where you?
I discovered not too long ago that my great grandmother on my father's side, she was like a booster, a madam.
I'm mad.
Yeah, she made her own. What you call that?
Booster.
That wasn't it.
That's somebody who's
A
stealing.
bootlegger? No, bootlegger.
Okay, I was like,
The moonshine.
Moonshine.
It's not called booster.
Boosting is
I knew what you meant, though. I knew what you meant. I knew what you meant.
He snapped to my booster. Okay, click, whatever. So what was it?
A booster is a thief.
Yeah.
Okay, she wasn't no thief. She was somebody that made the liquor.
Okay.
But what was it?
According to the government, she was.
Oh, well, go ahead, right? So she was like an ultimate hustler. Long story short. That's why I got it.
So you feel
That
like
hustle
the
mentality.
just doing lots of different things.
Yeah.
But in terms of writers,
Writers.
there's none of them here.
No.
You need to make your own moonshine.
Well, I said I was gonna make my own wine line.
Okay.
Tracy
I call it
Tamika.
moonshine.
The wine can be called. Hey, Renee said the wine can be called Tracy Mika.
It should be called what?
Tracy
No, baby,
Tamika.
that is
She said call it booster.
I said call it
I thought
moonshine.
you said Shay Tamika.
No, Tracy Tamika. But what you saying?
I thought Shay Tamika, like
Shay
that.
Tamika.
It's funny. It's
Shay.
funny. It's
Shay Tamika.
isn't Shay the how? What does it mean?
She, like, it got a little pop to it. But Tracy Tamika, and she said my wine can be called that. So people can have traces of them, of me inside of them and stuff. Yes.
Not where I was going with that.
Rick said, wait a minute, hold on.
Not where I was going.
I'm not co-signing with that one. But that was good. That's what the commercial gonna say.
Oh my gosh.
For your writers to have in order for them to be represented by your agency?
You said, what do I want them to have?
Yeah, what should they already, is there like a requirements that they should already have, or what do you look for in your writers?
Well, I'm not looking for any more writers. So I'm not technically publishing other people anymore. I'm in the next phase of just helping people get their stories out there. So I'm not actually controlling. That was right into that one. I'm not actually publishing their books, but I'm making sure their books
Coaching
get
them.
published. Yeah.
So you're coaching them.
Yeah, I make sure their books, get out there. And the only thing I'm looking for is the willingness for them to learn and just, do their part and trust the process. That's it.
That's the important part. The
Yeah,
willingness.
The willingness.
And that drive. Yeah.
Because that's the only thing that's gonna matter. What?
Shay means at the home of. It's French.
Oh.
Shay
Oh.
Tamika.
Also the home of Mika.
Yes, that's what you serve at your home.
It's kind of the same thing, with traces. Parts of me is gonna be in them. That's all that matters.
Don't say that though when you're marketing it. 'Cause
At
people
all.
will- Look, I'm like,
Why not?
what parts of you are
You really want to digest you?
Well, I'm a great bubbly person.
From a
But
marketing
you got a good
standpoint,
point.
we're not gonna say that you're in the wine.
Okay, well you'll develop.
Yeah,
Okay, we're gonna process it. We're gonna come up with it. We're gonna come up with a tagline.
No.
Any other questions?
Tell me about your daughter.
About my
You said
daughter?
She's 17.
Yes. Now she's a writer.
That's what I was gonna ask. That
Yeah. She's a writer. She writes a lot of poems and short stories. I call her like the female version of Edgar Allan Poe because a lot of her writing is dark.
Dark.
Yeah. She be acting like her life would be so sad, girl. What?
You like 17. What the
Right,
heck?